Hi, my name is Kees and I help people from doing to being. And today I'm here with a video about habits for a better life, and basically how that the inspiration to do a certain good habit can actually hold you back. And that's a very maybe strange thing. So, very good things that are very good things for maybe your body, like not drinking alcohol, not drinking coffee, not drinking, sodas or things like that, or doing intermittent fasting or meditating or going to the gym or things like that. Not eating, sugary things, or all these different what society would classify as good habits, which are good for your body, scientifically speaking, but also that are that can help you sometimes be in a more relaxed or a more chill state of mind. They can actually sometimes hinder you, and let me tell you a little bit about that, especially the not doing of things. And what the not doing of things, how that can hurt you, is because it has to come from a good place of mind. If it doesn't feel good for you, then it will take a lot of effort and a lot of pain to keep something up. So let's say I want to stop drinking alcohol, which of course alcohol is harmful, so very normal thing to do, or to think, oh, I want to quit drinking alcohol. But if I do that from a place where I feel that I need to quit drinking alcohol, if I do that from a place where I say I'm not good enough if I drink alcohol, or if I'm just in general, I'm self-sabotaging because I still have the belief that I'm not good enough, or I need to do something to be something, or I need to be spiritual. So when I need to be spiritual, I need to quit drinking alcohol or quit smoking or things like that. All these beliefs can hinder us, and can hinder us in our efforts for actually well-being. So all these efforts for well-being, if it takes effort, then probably it's not something which is very aligned with you currently. There is some self-sabotaging which is still active. And that self-sabotaging, in a way, is still hindering you from flowing and at the same time being at your best. So for years, I had the insight to quit smoking, quit drinking coffee, do more intermittent fasting, things like that, and eat less sugary shit. But it didn't feel right to do that. I felt that I wasn't in the flow if I was sort of giving myself that rule of, for example, working out a couple of days a week, which is great, of course, for your body. You feel better, things like that. I felt better if I would be working out, but mentally I would feel worse. Why I would be mentally feeling worse is very simple, because I was still self-sabotaging. There was a part of me that was saying, if I don't work out, I'm not good enough. There was this pain, which is I was actually strengthening my own pain by strengthening my own body, because it was a mental pain of not being good enough that I was sort of acting on by going to the gym. I hope you can follow. But that feeling of not being good enough was actually prohibiting me from long-term being my best self. So anytime I was doing something which was beneficial for my health, I felt that after a while I quit doing that. Even though I felt great, because I was self-sabotaging, because I felt that, yeah, I was on a deeper place. This was not rational, of course, but I felt I was not worthy of this change. And not being worthy of that change made me not being able to keep up that change. And also, it was very hard for me to implement some of these things, or to put myself in a sort of regime, even if it was, like going vegan for a month, or not eating sugar for a month. I recently did that, for example, and I felt very inspired, but I couldn't keep it up because, after a month, I wanted to do it for a month because I felt great doing that for a month. I was really inspired to do that. And I knew it was the best thing to keep that up, but I just couldn't. And the reason I couldn't was because I felt this flow to go back to sugar, because there was still this self-sabotaging feeling, and this feeling of not allowing myself to be at my best. So it was actually for a long time, it was actually better for me to eat sugar and to drink alcohol and to smoke and things like that, because it was better for my soul's development. It was better for my mental development. It was not great for my body, I agree, but the body will die. So in the end, this life is not about the body. This life is about your spiritual, or your, let's say, your soul's development. And that's the only thing, because and the mental development, because that's the only thing you take with you. The mind is non-physical, and it creates physical things, of course. And spirit is non-physical as well. And all you are when you die is non-physical. So the physical part of you, right, the body, is a vehicle for you to explore your spirituality, basically. And so I want to say, if it doesn't feel good for you to diet, if it doesn't feel good for you to go to the gym, if it doesn't feel good in a deeper place we're talking about, not as in I have some resistance, but if it doesn't feel good in your heart, then I would advise you to just let it be, just flow with what happens. First take a step back and go to a place where you feel that you're comfortable mentally, where you feel that you're at flow. And then start seeing in your life where you're self-sabotaging. So maybe when you're going to the gym currently and you feel that you can't keep it up, look at that. Look at which limitations are there. Do some energy work on that. Let go of these limitations. I have a course in Dutch about that on my website, keesblok.one. So look at these limitations and try to let them go. Because in the end, it will bring you to a place where it feels good for you to be your best. Where it feels good for you to do things which are beneficial to your health. So I'm currently at that place. I will share a little bit about my transformation from now on, because I feel that I'm actually at a point where I can start improving my physical without having any sort of mental or, let's say, non-physical limits there, because I feel okay being at my best, or trying to be at my best, because it's in line. I feel I'm worth that. I'm worthy of being healthy. I'm worthy of being fit. I'm worthy of being, at my best. So, but these are not rational decisions for me. This is a sort of deeper place where I know I'm not self-sabotaging anymore. So if you're self-sabotaging with anything, or you have this whole thing going on, which I had for a long time, where I knew it was better for me, for example, to not smoke. I was a party smoker. It was better for me to not smoke. But I did smoke sometimes. And I knew that was in the flow. It was not something where I was, out of alignment doing that. But I did feel it was bad for me, and I knew there was some self-sabotage there. So interestingly enough, look at those habits where you feel some resistance because you know it's not good or it's not good for you. And then also look at why are you not taking action on that or taking on action on that long term. And that's probably because there's a sort of self-worth issue there, which is very common. So I encourage you to work on that, look into that. And I wish you an awesome day. And thank you so much for watching this. And feel free to, by the way, subscribe and leave a like if you like the video. And of course, I have some courses and a free grounding meditation for you if you leave your email address and subscribe to the newsletter for the free grounding meditation. I'll send it to you immediately. So I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Cheers. Bye.